The stream is starting soon. In the meantime, enjoy some music. The thoughts and opinions expressed in this stream are my own and do not reflect those of my employer.
Ruga likes Liam's live streams. They aren't bad, coming from a surface dweller. You maggot.
Yes, hello everybody. How are you all doing today? I'm doing pretty good. Hopefully you are also doing pretty good. Wow. A lot of you already tuned in. I'm shocked and I appreciate it. Let me unmute the bot. So if you guys don't know if this is, let me first just say to those that are new, hi and welcome to the stream. I want to thank David Goldfield for advertising this thing on TechVI. I was not expecting that at all. So if you are new and are like, hey, what is this? So my name is Liam. I'm kind of a fixture in the community, I guess. I've been around for a long time. I am most famous for writing computer games, but I also like to unbox things and talk about accessibility. Yeah, a lot of people tuning in. I'm sure the bot is going to squawk here in a moment. Oh, Zoe is here. Werner is here. Happy birthday, Werner. So let me send a message to Lbot really quick and get him going. I just told Lbot we're doing the media player, the Orbit player today.
Awesome. An accessibility-focused unboxing is always exciting. The Orbit player sounds like a great device for the blind and visually impaired community, especially if it's low cost and designed with user needs in mind. Happy birthday to Werner Katz. Totally raising a virtual cupcake to celebrate. Hope they're having an awesome day. Let's dive into this unboxing and see what cool features this media player has.
Yeah.
Accessibility tech is always something worth exploring and sharing with the community. So, what's first? Box opening time.
Thanks, Lbot. So, Lbot, for those that don't know, lives on the stream and will summarize your messages in chat. Yes, DJ Wolfie says, hello, everyone. Wasn't even aware this product existed until I saw this video. I'm eager to see what capabilities and advantages it has. Seems cheaper than the Stream 3 and the Sense Player. Yeah, so we'll talk a little bit about it in a moment. Before we go any further, I do want to thank my awesome patrons who make these streams possible. They are up there on your screen, but I'm also going to read them out. You can always become a patron if you would like to at lirvin.me/the-letter-P. Totally up to you. If you feel like my streams are worth supporting, that's totally okay. If you don't, also okay. But big thanks to Petra, Dragos Gricianu. Sorry, I can't read these. Tim Kilgore, Dennis Vicker, Marco Garatoni, Crystal Bell, James Dean, Trevor Johnson, Bryant, Ryan Bishop, Stephen Luttrell, Simon Yeager, Sarah Hawk, Jason Smith, Megan Schmidt, Daniel W., Stealthy, Melissa Rowe, Anya Kristen, Shane Shane Early, Courtney Barton, Roland Engelsma, and Jack Filichek. Big thanks to all of you that are patrons. If that is not your thing, you can always donate at lirvin.me/the-letter-D or send a super chat. That is always doable as well. Okay. So the Orbit player. Let's talk about this guy. So it is a low-cost media player for the blind. It does follow in the footsteps of some other players. I know off the top of my head that there are some things missing that people really want. I don't know if we're going to get them or not. I would assume that we're going to get updates on that stuff. Oh, why is the bot muted? There we go. He was muted. So let's, there we go.
Hey there, looks like we've got an exciting unboxing stream with lots of familiar faces joining in. A few highlights. Old Blind Sunny, Chris, is feeling hot and humid. Brandon Cross discovered a free alternative to a $200 plugin. Major win. And DJ Wolfie is curious about how the Orbit player compares to other devices like Stream 3 and Sense Player. Werner Katz got birthday wishes, and several regulars like James Dean, Rich Beardsley, and Zoe Plays have dropped in. Alex Chapman from Mastodon mentioned being tired after a crazy evening.
I bet.
Shane from Ohio, Stickbear 2012, seems ready for some tech action. And there's playful banter about being an old fart and unboxing everything from tech to chocolate-covered chairs. Sounds like another lively Liam stream is about to begin. Pro tip: never trust a mint that claims to play music. Might leave a weird taste in your mouth.
What? Chaos Kingdom says, I've seen somebody post about this device, but I never get to see an actual unboxing. So I'm very excited. Wow, look at this is awesome. By the way, if you haven't already, please click the like button and please subscribe. It is very helpful and it helps me a lot. Also, if you don't subscribe, you can't chat. High Orbit Gum. Yes, I had to speed up the voice a little bit. If it's too fast, I'll slow it down for the next stream, but he was very slow. Yeah. Oh, Bree is tuned in. Is it Bree or Brie? Yeah, we'll go with Brie. Like the cheese, right? Jane missed the beginning, but you're here now. That's the important part. Okay, so the Orbit player, which I'm holding the box in my hand, kind of holding it up to the camera for those that can see it. This is a small box. It is not a large box. It is definitely small. And I'm told that this player is definitely smaller than some other ones. So we're going to pop this thing out of the box, and I'm going to talk a bit about it. So let me get the lid lifted up. And out of the gate, they give us a paper set of instructions, which does not do me any good. They're a print set, not just a paper set. There's also a charging block, which I've got. We've got the player itself. And there was supposed to be Braille, like a Braille quick getting started guide. Oh, there it is. So Orbit does this. They'll send like a little paper. And it's very small. So I'm gonna read this off. Orbit player. Quick start. Oh, thank you so much for the donation.
Anonymous donated $25. Looks like there's an FM radio in the Orbit player too.
Yes.
An odd choice, but okay.
Thank you so much. All right, Orbit player quick start guide. To turn on/off, press and hold. It says hold. I thought it said hole, H-O-L-E. The power button on the right edge, marked by a dot and ring. Vibrations indicate start up progress. Navigate menu items up or down. Arrow keys on the directional pad. Activate the selected item, which is the select key in the middle. Go back to previous screen or close an app. Back menu key on the bottom right below the directional pad. Okay. So I love that we get this little open context menu. Menu key on the top left key above the directional pad. Quickly start voice recording, which is long press the record key on the top right above the directional pad. Go to home screen. Home key on the bottom left of the directional pad. Adjust volume. Volume keys on the right edge for support. And then we got all that stuff. So little quick start guide. Orbit does this. And I always love when they do this because it's a brand new device. It might be a little just confusing, concerning, whatever. I appreciate that we get that stuff. So, Oh, David is tuned in and enjoying this. Thank you, David. I am so glad you're here. Jerry is here. And a lot of you. And again, I hope that this kind of answers questions for you. If there's anything you want to know, please write in. Yeah. Brandon says hit and miss on the FM radio. Yeah, to me, I don't know. Did they include the player in the box? Yes, they did. So I'm going to get the player out. It is wrapped in... it's wrapped in this, like, bubble wrap stuff. And it feels nice. So it's... I'm going to try to describe this to you guys. It has a keypad on the top. The keypad looks like a cross. It's got little dots on the 4 keys. The little buttons have dots. So top row is going to be...
Looks like we've got an engaged crowd excited about the Orbit player. Several viewers are curious about the device's details. Kenny and Dragoncat want to know the price. DJ Wolfie is interested in its build and ergonomics. And Abby Forth is surprised Orbit is making an audio player beyond their Braille displays. James Dean and others appreciate the bot's faster voice speed. Old Blind Sonny clarified he meant chocolate-covered cherries, not chairs, which caused some earlier confusion. Rich Beardsley brought up the Sense Player's FM radio and the potential Orbit Optima, while Andrew Graham mentioned missing the discontinued Bookport Plus. Chaos Kingdom and several Mastodon users are tuned in and excited for the unboxing. Hey, at least no one's trying to play music on a Mint anymore.
The bot, man. The bot. Yeah, David Goldfield says the player made me think of a remote control. It is very remote control like. So, the top left is context menu. Then you've got an up arrow. Top right is record. Bottom left is the home key. Then you got your down arrow, and of course above that too, you've got your left, select, and right. So there are 1, 2. It's kind of hard to count the rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rows, I guess. Nice little speaker grill at the bottom. I'm going to hold it up for those that can see it. Also, the left edge has an SD card slot. The top has a headphone jack. The right side has the power button and the 2 volumes. I believe the another interesting tidbit is I believe the battery is removable. So that is intriguing. I'm trying to find... So you obviously... Oh, okay. It'd be on the left side. You can plug this thing in. There is a USB-C port on it. I want to know about its build quality, says Jerry. I thought the Sense Player felt like a cheaply built plastic thing if you dropped it. I think the build quality on this is pretty good. This cost $300. Some people are asking what the price was. $300. Is it a micro or a regular SD card? It is a regular SD card. Who puts headphone jacks at the top of devices? I think it's all right. Yes, it has a 3.5 headphone jack. Let's see here. Anything else that I'm missing? I think we're good. So I have a power cable. That I'm going to, if I can find it. Oh, man. I just want to get this thing plugged in. They do say sometimes the battery can be like slightly lower charged. So we're going to plug this in. Let me get a cord hooked up. Also, it vibrates too, which is interesting. So it's got a little thing for haptic feedback to let you know that it's on or off. So I'm going to plug this into the board. Oh, nice. Nice. And you guys didn't hear that. It went... So we're going to turn this channel on. And to start this thing up, we hold down the power button. What was it? Hold. Oh, yep. And it's doing a couple vibrations. And they're very soft, too. They're not heavy. They're letting me know that it's booting up. And it's going voop, voop. So I think this is letting me know that it's loading. Let's see if you guys can hear. There we go. So I was just holding that up to the microphone. So it's taking a moment to boot. It's still... Old Blind Sunny says, I could see myself throwing $300 on this. This could be fun. It's going faster and faster. Do I have a call? Do I have a phone call? Is that what's going on? I don't know what this is all about. Now it's going faster. It's either going to boot up or explode. And I can't determine which. And big SD card when everything else is using micros is questionable. It might be cheaper. So one of the things this
player, home,
oh, there it goes.
Reader, 1 of 8.
Okay, and we can turn this up with the volume. So let's see here.
Media player, 2 of 8.
I don't think it goes louder.
Book reader, 1 of 8. Help submenu, 8 of 8. Use the right arrow to open and left arrow
Looks like
to
we've got
close.
some technical curiosity and playful commentary about the Orbit player. Price speculation is ranging from Jane Jordan's $2,999 estimate to Old Blind Sunny's initial guess of $1,000. Viewers are noting design similarities to older devices like the NES and BookSense. Technical details emerging. 16 GB internal storage, big SD card slot, which
Yes.
Brandon Cross finds questionable, and a top-mounted headphone jack that's sparking debate about practicality. Jam & Jerry is particularly interested in build quality, comparing it to other devices like the Sense Player and Victor Reader Stream 3. Bryant9864 asked about SD card type, and James Dean wants to know about the 3.5mm jack. Abby Forth is curious about audio recording quality. Brandon Cross is questioning the boot time, comparing it to his Samsung Galaxy. Careful with those tech adventures. Old Blind Sunny's warning about not getting zapped is both hilarious and sage advice. Mint music is still a thing, apparently.
Yeah, so I believe this was the first time boot. So yeah, some people are going, why is it taking so long to boot? I think that's just what it does.
Speech volume. Speech volume.
I'm going to turn the
14
speech volume up.
is at max.
So
Speech volume.
you can
Speech
turn,
volume.
you can toggle
14.
volumes by pressing both the volume keys at the same time. So if I press,
Speech volume. Pitch. Speech rate. Main volume.
main volume. Okay. So, and I also can, if you need this louder, I can turn this up on the board as well. Maybe I'll do, here we go. We'll try that. Let's give that a shot.
User guide. 1 of 2. About Orbit Player dialog. Device name. Orbit Player. Use the up and down arrows to navigate.
Oh,
Press
I've been
select to
pushing the wrong
activate
button.
focused item. About. 2 of help submenu.
Here we
8 of
go.
help submenu. 8 of 8. Settings submenu.
So the first thing we need to do is
7
get
of
this
8.
thing
Use the
on
right arrow to
Wi-Fi.
open. Settings. General options. 1 of 8. Speech options. 2 of 8.
Now, just so you guys can hear.
Date and time options. 3 of 8. Wi-Fi settings. 4 Bluetooth set software. Install additional room
So it's
TTS
pretty-
voices. 7 of 8.
It's pretty snappy as far as the responsiveness is concerned. Yeah, you could probably use a mini SD card if you use an adapter, says Jane. I don't see why not. $1,000 for this is not very common. No, and this, I mean, this is $300. So my understanding, and somebody can correct me if I'm wrong, this was actually designed in India, and it was originally, I guess, designed, I don't want to say for the Indian market, but it was the first Indian designed media player kind of for the market. And that's kind of the big thing about it. And so it's a very affordable device. I mean, like I said, I wouldn't want to drop it, but it feels good. Like, it feels comfortable. So let me get this thing on, Wi-Fi.
Software update. 6 of 8.
Well, in order to do that, we need to get
Bluetooth
on
setting.
Wi-Fi
Wi-Fi
first.
settings. Wi-Fi settings dialog. Available networks list. Verizon FSD 37. Bill We the Science Fee Secured Network.
There's mine.
Context menu. Disable Wi-Fi. 1 of 4. Refresh network connect. 3. Network security dialog.
Okay,
Please
so it's
enter
going
the
to enter
security
my
key for the network
code.
Bill We the Science Fee. Security key edit.
So I'm going to mute this because you guys don't need to hear my security key. Not that it's a big secret, but I'll show text input in a moment. Now, oh, okay, I see.
Spell new follower. That is correct.
So this is great. It's like a T9 keyboard, sort of. So you guys aren't hearing it at the moment. I apologize, but you don't need to hear my key. Let me just enter on that. Okay. All right, connecting to Bill Y, the science fi. Of course, it says Bill We, the science fee.
Successfully connected to Bill We the Science Fee. Available
Perfect.
networks list. Bill We the Science Fee connected. Secured
right.
network. Signal strength. Excellent. 1 of 11. No internet available on Bill We the Science Fee Wi-Fi.
What? Yes, there is.
Settings.
I mean, if there
Wi-Fi
wasn't,
settings. Bluetooth
then we
settings.
wouldn't be
5 of
streaming
8.
right now. So that's an interesting message. Sleep mode is instantaneous compared to booting, says Allison Malloy. Yeah, that's what I figured. It was slow to boot. Glad that you can change the voice. Not really a fan of the Samantha voice. I don't mind it. I'll take it over some other stuff. How do you put in your Wi-Fi password? So it is like a telephone keypad, which I will show you later. So let's see.
Bluetooth settings dialog.
No, I don't want
Bluetooth
that.
is currently off dialog.
Yeah, that's okay.
Bluetooth is
That's
settings.
okay.
Software update. Install
Right,
a software
update.
updater. Dialog. Automatically check for updates now. Checking for updates. Please wait. Failed to check for updates.
Failed to check for updates. Do I not have interwebs?
Settings. Software
What is
update.
going on
Bluetooth
with
Wi-Fi
my
settings.
Wi-Fi?
4 of 8. Wi-Fi settings dialog. Bill We the Science Fee connected. Secured network. Signal strength. Excellent. 1 of 13.
So, I mean, it's acting like it's connected.
Context menu. Disable Wi-Fi. Refresh network list. Disconnect. Forget. 4 of 5. Disconnect.
Oh, that's
Disconnecting from Bill We
interesting.
the Science Fee.
Let me
Disconnected from
reconnect.
extender. Bill We the Science. Please lower my rent to secured network. Signal strength.
Yes.
Excellent. 2 of
Our
13.
neighbor had please lower my rent, so our guest network is please lower my rent too. No, I like Vocalizer. I'll take it over some other stuff.
Bill We the Science Fee secured
There is
network.
a way, and
Signal
we
strength.
won't get into it on
Excellent.
stream.
1 of 13.
But there is a way to install other voices unofficially. You're on your own for that one.
Context menu. Disable Wi. Refresh. Connect. Connecting to Bill We the Science Fee.
So I don't know why I could not.
Successfully connected to Bill We the Science Fee. Available networks list. Bill We the Science Fee connected. Secured network. Signal strength. Excellent. 1 of 13.
Okay, so now it's acting like it's good. And I don't know what was up with that. So buyer beware. I mean, that could happen, I
Settings.
guess.
Wi Bluetooth software. Install additional
software
software
update.
update. Check for updates now. Checking for updates. Please wait. No updates are
No
currently
updates
available.
are currently available. I thought there was an update.
Install an update from SD card.
Okay.
Button.
Well, maybe, who knows? I'm not going to worry about it. I thought there was an update, but we're just going to go with what we got for right now.
Home.
So let's
Settings
start
submenu.
looking
7 of
at
8.
this thing
Media book reader. 1 of 8.
and talk about what we have. We have a book reader. Oh, and the bot's going to go off.
Looks like the Orbit Player unboxing is generating lots of technical curiosity. Key details emerging. It runs a variant of Android, uses vocalizer voices, Smoky Samantha being one, and has an interesting Wi-Fi setup. Jane Jordan and Abby Forth are particularly interested in how to enter passwords, with Jane asking about T9 typing. Rich Beardsley clarified that $1,000 would be way too expensive for assistive tech, with Orbit focusing on affordability. Allison Malloy shared a helpful tip about quick sleep wake functionality. Viewers like Zoe Plays are mixed on the voice options, while Judo Master 07 and others are enjoying the humorous Wi-Fi name. Acer BT is comparing it to their Sense Player and existing Android tablet. Dragon Cat wants to know about additional box contents, and Rich Yamamoto is curious about the operating system. Apparently, the price of science involves some unexpected fluid dynamics or something like that.
So this runs Android, I believe. Smoky Samantha.
Voice
All right,
recorder.
so let's take
Not
a
recording.
look at no. So I keep hitting the numbers by mistake. So if you know the number of an item, you can press it directly.
Home.
So here we
Voice
go.
recorder.
So we're gonna
Media
go to the
player. Book
top.
reader.
So we have
Help
book
submenu.
reader.
Book reader. 1
That
of 8.
reads books.
Media player.
Media
2
player
of 8.
that plays media.
Internet radio.
Internet
3 of
radio. I think we know what that does.
8. Podcasts.
Podcasts.
4 of 8. Voice recorder.
Voice
5 of 8.
recorder.
Utility submenu. 6 of
Utilities.
8.
I don't know
Use
what's
the
in
right arrow to
there.
open. Settings submenu.
Settings
help
and
submenu.
help.
8 of
Okay.
8.
So
Utility
utilities.
check battery status.
Oh, we have
1
check
of 9.
battery.
Battery level 65%. Charging. Utility
Cool.
submenu.
So you
6
can
of
check your
8.
battery in there. I don't know if there's a shortcut for that, but that's cool. Let's see what it's running software
Settings submenu.
wise.
Help submenu. 8 of 8. User guide. About. 2. About Orbit Player dialog. Device name. Orbit Player. Use the up and down arrows to navigate. Serial number. Application version. 1.5.5.6.
All right.
Build number. OPGL 97. Bootloader version. B0. 00.
So this is all of our bootloader stuff.
00R05. Firmware version. B0. 00. 01R26. Olympus service version.
Olympus service.
VT00T0.24. Copyright information. Orbit Player Software Copyright 2024. Orbit Research LLC All rights reserved. Runa Text-to-Speech Engine and Interface. Copyright 2024. Access Mind LLC All rights reserved. Text-to-Speech Voices and Sarence TTS Embedded Engine. Copyright 2024. Sarence, Inc. Portions Copyright 2024 Google Incorporated. All rights reserved.
So we have our copyrights.
Support email.
So it's
Text
not
save to file
showing
button. Device
us
name. Orbit Player.
the Android version, so I have no idea what it's running. Oh, press menu and record at the same time to check battery status. Good to know. Okay.
Battery level 66%.
Oh, that's cool. Thank
Charging.
you. That sounded about disturbingly sultry. Oh boy. Oh boy. We're still on Smoky Samantha.
About 2 of 2.
All right, so let's take a
Help
look
submenu. Set
at.
mute voice with intermedia player. 2
We'll
of
start
8.
with
Podcasts.
podcasts.
4 of 8. Podcasts. Podcasts. List. No podcasts.
All right.
No podcasts.
So we have no
Episodes.
podcasts. We
List.
have.
No episode. Podcasts. List.
So what we're going
No
to do is we're going to press the
podcasts.
top left button.
Context menu. Add podcast from URL.
Add podcast
Use the
from
up and down arrow.
URL.
Search for podcast.
Search for podcast.
Import.opma file.
Import dot whatever file. So if you have a podcast file, I believe it can be changed. I don't know. I'm actually okay with this voice. I can understand it. I have issues with a lot of voices because of my hearing. So,
Settings.
and then we have settings.
Exit. Add
and
podcast
exit.
from
So
you.
we're going to do search for podcast.
Search for podcast.
All right. So you guys were
Dialogue.
asking me
Search term.
about
Edit. Blank.
how to type on this thing. So what's a podcast we should look for? Let's look for CBS.
A, B, C,
So I just press 2, 3 times,
A, B,
and then we're going to do...
P, Q, R, S,
And then I'm going to make sure I got that entered correctly with my left and right arrow keys.
S, B, C.
Yep, there we go. CBS.
Searching. Please wait. Found 60 podcasts. Results. List. The Late Show Pod Show with Stephen Colbert. CBS. Comedy interviews. Face the Nation with Margaret Brennan. CBS News. Politics. 435. Not explicit. 2 of 60.
So that's telling us, I think, our number of episodes and whether it's explicit.
CBS Evening News.
CBS Evening News.
60 Minutes.
60 minutes.
CBS News Sunday morning
Sunday
with CBS
morning.
News on the hour. 48 hours.
CBS News on the hour.
On the hour. CBS News Radio. News.
Okay.
96. Not a successfully added podcast.
So I just
CBS
added
News
that
on the hour.
podcast.
Results. List.
And
48
I'm going
hours.
to add another
CBS
podcast.
News. True crime. 880. Not explicit. 6 of 59.
Oh, let me go back.
Use the up podcast.
There we go.
Podcasts. List. CBS News. On the hour. Context menu. Add podcast.
So we're
search for
gonna
search for
and I'm going
podcast.
to
Dialogue.
press the bottom
Search
left
term
button.
Uppercase.
And that will toggle our keyboard, so uppercase
Digits.
and we're going to search for
404,
404, which is me and my fiance's podcast.
Searching. Please wait. Found 60 podcasts. Results. List. 404. Politics.
No.
The 404 media. 404 after pretty. Forest 400. Ear hustling. 404 funny. Dragon Ball Z. 404 podcast found. Jurassic World. 404 podcast. Error 400. Archiva 400. 404. Nano edition.
I'm going to need to do a
Comedy
better
fiction.
search, I think.
Podcasts.
So
List.
we're going to
CBS
do
News on the hour. July 30. Context menu. Add podcast from
Add
URL.
podcast. Let's
Search
see.
for
Search
podcast.
for
Search for podcast. Dialogue. Search PQRSGHI.
And I think you got to wait.
G H
Oh, that little pop means that it's entered the letter.
T
And then how do you do space?
space
Oh, 0. Okay.
N O T
So
space.
we're going to do
D E F N O T U.
Looks like the
And
Orbit Player's interface and voice are
D.
sparking plenty of commentary. The Android-based device is running an older version, with viewers like Acer, BT, and Rich Beardsley curious about its exact Android version. Allison Malloy offered a tip about connecting to the excellent Wi-Fi signal. Voice reactions are mixed. James Dean loves Smoky Samantha, while Austin Nix wants alternative options. Brandon Cross dropped an interesting behind-the-scenes note about the voice actor's actual warm voice, contrasting with the device's tone. Bryant9864 appreciates the feature showing episode count and search results, and Sawyer Bourne noted similarities to the Victor Reader stream. Adrian Stewart shared a handy battery status check tip: press menu and record buttons simultaneously. Brandon Cross's
what
quip
button
about
did I push to
T9
add
typing
it?
in
Okay.
2025 pretty much sums up
Good
the tech
question.
frustration. Sounds like this player might need a voice makeover and UI update,
So-
maybe with a side of mint-flavored inspiration.
the top left button is your context menu button. So if you ever hear it say context menu, then I've pressed that top left. So I'm about to press the middle button, which is in the cross, to get to hit enter.
Searching.
To search
Please
for my
wait.
podcast.
Found one podcast.
Oh, did we find
Results.
it?
List. 404 site not found.
Yeah.
Liam Irvin. Personal journals. 16. Not explicit. Successfully
So we're going to
added
add that.
podcast,
Now I'm going to press the
404
bottom
site
right
not
button
found. Results.
in the
List.
D-pad.
No search
So around the
results.
D-pad, we'll
Use
say
the up
above
and down
this, there's
arrows
a
to
line.
navigate. Press select podcasts. Podcasts.
So we got
List. CBS News.
CBS
on the hour.
News.
404
For
site not
site not
found.
found.
June 21st, 2025, 23:30. Episodes. List. 404 site not found for June 19. 404 site not found for May 26th. 404 site not found for April 7th. 404 site not found for February 2nd. 2020 playing episode.
So we'll play this one.
404 site not found for February 2nd. 2025 an engaging episode. Found new episodes for one podcasts.
Hello, and welcome to 404 Site Not Found for February 2nd, 2025. And I believe this is the first episode of 2025.
Yeah, it's been a while.
And it's been a very busy...
So I definitely noticed that
So
I have this thing cranked up, and it's not super loud, but you can turn the speech down. And I also did not like that the speech was yapping away. I wish it would yap a little bit less, but I'm listening to a podcast.
we didn't get our haircut yet. We did something else.
We went to the Big Easy a few times.
Oh, yeah, we've been to Big Easy a few times.
Do they let you change the typing speed? I don't know, and I'm not sure if they do yet or not.
Cartoon channel. which I am adoring. If anybody gets
What would be the benefit of using this over Spotify or Apple Podcasts? Well, it's a thing that you carry in your pocket and you don't need your phone.
We discovered a new game show, Raid the Cage.
Jump to
So-
time. Dialogue. Time to
Oops, hold
jump.
on.
Edit. 8 deleted.
Else. Yeah, we already said rearrange the
See,
furniture.
I don't know. There was one more thing. We also got engaged yesterday.
0 deleted.
That's the.
How do I
the
go
one thing
Colon
that-
deleted.
Back.
Yes, that's the one more thing.
That's our one more thing. Oh my.
One moment.
gosh. So yeah,
I'm trying to get out of here.
Let's be honest.
Home.
What we're talking about for a while. I don't
Podcasts.
think it's,
4 of 8.
one of our-
Use the
Oh, it
up and
keeps
down
playing my
arrows to
podcast. How do I
navigate
make it
and select to
stop?
activate the focused item.
No, it didn't need to
Podcasts.
be.
Podcasts.
we want to be.
List.
It was
CBS
something
News.
that we
Uh-oh.
On the hour. July. 404 site not found. June 20 episodes. List. 404 playing episode. 404 pause.
we hadn't really talked about publicly. 'cause,
So,
um,
uh-oh.
was
Play.
No, it didn't need to be. Yes, and it was a
nor
really
did we
cool
want to be. It
experience.
was something
So
I actually picked
Oh no, is it double playing?
Pause.
I think I found a bug, you guys.
on the process and you were
Oh no.
I will look at it when
How do I make it stop?
You know what? I will see it when it's done. It is a very, very pretty ring. It is cool. So I guess we can describe it for the listening audience. I realize this is a audio podcast, which is good.
How do I make it stop?
Because it's a Sunday.
So the diamond on top.
Looks like we've hit some technical hiccups with the Orbit player. The device is running Android 11, and viewers are noticing some quirks. Brandon Cross suggests an alternative might be a cheaper unlocked Nokia, while Static Master and Zoe Plays are curious about speaker and audio
Podcast.
quality.
Episode.
Multiple
400,
podcasts are apparently
400,
playing simultaneously,
400, home.
which has Stickbear
Podcast.
2012
Internet
laughing.
Media player.
Volume
2 of
seems
8.
low,
Media
with
player.
Stickbear
Press select
2012
key to
speculating
play.
it might be intentionally limited to prevent hearing damage. Michael Johan and Jane Jordan are asking about
I
podcast
think I
benefits
broke it, you
compared to
guys.
mainstream apps like Spotify, with Jane noting the potential space-saving advantage. Rich Beardsley is wondering about typing speed customization, and Allison Malloy confirmed the Android version.
Media player.
Timothy Wynn
Press
and I
select
can't
key
pronounce
to
that
play.
name are diving deep into audio sampling technicalities.
Oh
Looks
no.
like this unboxing just got an unexpected stereo soundtrack. Oops.
Oh no, I can't stop the podcast.
Sorry, I'd love to go to work, but this ring is weighing my hand down.
Yeah, can't do it.
Oh no.
So you have a little rectangle with little prongs in each corner, and
Now that's
on
called a radiant cut, right?
Yes.
That was the term that they gave us.
Yeah, no. If you leave the podcast, I can't get back to the now playing screen.
like a more squarish.
Uh-oh.
Choose an action dialog. Shut down. Restart button.
Well,
Devices restart.
We're going to restart. So something we need to be aware of is that you got to get back to like a now playing screen. Yeah, we're going to power cycle it. So, yeah, it's not perfect yet, but that's okay. I like devices like this because there are a lot of people that struggle with phones, and literally all they want to do is listen to radio, or they want to play a podcast or something. And so I'm not a big fan of telling people get a phone, learn a touch screen. You know, one thing when I was a teacher and when I was teaching assistive tech, like that was a thing that we ran into where people really struggled with flat, a flat screen and with a piece of glass. And that's hard for people. And this is the downside to self-promotion, says Joe. So that could be a
Orbit
bug
player.
that they got to
Home.
fix.
Book
I
reader.
mean,
1 of 8.
to be fair, it is a newer device. You're going to have hiccups.
Media player.
Um,
2 of 8. Media
why we,
player. Press
you know.
select key to play.
Press select key to play.
Time. 10 seconds. Time. 5 seconds. Media player. Press .0 for long to open file manager.
Oh.
File manager. Internal storage /0 demo files media files. Eagles Hotel California. MP3. 1 of 2. Top of list. Use the up and down arrows to navigate. Press
probably
select to
shouldn't have
activate
shipped
the
it with
focus-
that.
Oops, I did it again. MP3, 2 of 2. End of
Okay.
list.
That's intriguing. I'm just gonna leave that there and not say anything else about it.
Home.
Um,
Media player. Internet radio.
But okay.
3 of 8.
So we have internet radio.
Podcasts.
We have
4 of 8.
podcasts. So yeah, some people were saying that the media volume was low. I tend to agree.
Speech volume. Pitch.
So let's see, speech volume,
Speech
pitch,
rate.
speech rate,
Main volume.
main volume.
Speech volume.
So we can turn
Speech
that
volume.
down,
11.
and that might be closer to.
Pitch. Speech rate. Main volume.
All right, so that's as high as it goes.
Voice recorder.
Okay.
5 of 8.
Let's. Somebody wanted to know about the voice recorder.
Voice recorder. Not recording.
I don't think this is going to be an amazing recorder, but we're going to try it. Hey, when you go to the store, make sure you buy some eggs and some milks, and buy some breads too. Okay.
Record. Button. Not recording. Record. View recordings. Button. Recordings manager.
Go in here.
Dialogue. Recordings. List.
Oh wow, things just
Voice
got interesting with
recording
the
one
Orbit
while.
player. The
Internal.
device seems to
1 of
have some
7.
multitasking
Use the
issues
up
with
and down
podcasts
arrows
playing
to navigate.
simultaneously
Press
and
select
requiring
to
a
activate
restart.
the focused item.
Stickbear 2012 and Adrian Stewart confirmed a restart might be needed, while Jane Jordan noted concerns about navigation. But the real bombshell? The player appears to have shipped with copyrighted music files preloaded, which Acer, BT, Martin, and others find shocking. Viewers like I Can't Pronounce That Name suggested
Difficult
verifying
field.
the file's authenticity. Rich Beardsley made a good point that physical button devices like this are important for users who need tactile
That's
interfaces.
okay. I'm looking for a
contrasting
play.
with Brandon Cross's earlier Nokia suggestion. Austin Nix mentioned having a Victor Reader Trek, and Acer BT is weighing whether this might be a good alternative media player. Well, nothing says unboxing quite like accidentally playing 2 podcasts and discovering mystery music tracks.
That's okay. I've been looking for a player that can play 2 copies of a podcast at the same time. So it looks like I found the perfect device. Oh. Liam, turn off the audio to the stream and see if those are actually the files or prank files. You can hit the play button anytime, but you can never stop, says Joe. Oh, man. All right, so view recordings. Oh, sorry.
Playing recording. Voice recording 1 WAV.
What?
Hello. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, so they have their own recordings on here.
Recordings manager. Dialogue. Record. Voice recording 2 WAV. Voice recording 3 WAV. Voice recording 4
Is this
WAV.
someone else's
Internal.
player?
4. Voice recording 5 WAV. Voice recording 6. Voice recording 3 WAV. Voice recording 7 WAV. Playing recording. Voice recording 7 WAV.
buy some eggs and some milks.
Recordings manager. Dialogue. Recordings. Voice recording 1 WAV.
What happened to
Voice
the rest of my
recording 7
recording?
WAV. Playing recording. Voice recording 7 WAV.
buy some eggs and some milks.
Recordings manager. Dialogue.
Wow.
Recordings. List.
I don't think it
Voice
recorded my
recording 7
entire
WAV.
recording
Internal.
there.
7 of 7. Use the up
Okay.
and down arrows to navigate. Press select to activate the focused item.
Okay. Interesting. All right, so that's the recorder, which only recorded a little bit of what I said, which I'm a little kind of sad about. This is the song that never ends. Guess it goes on and on, my friend. Some people started singing it, not knowing what it was, and they'll continue singing it forever just because. All right, so let's see if it recorded the whole thing.
Playing recording. Voice pause.
Wait, it didn't record? Or did it like...
Recordings manager. Voice recording 1 WAV.
No, it didn't.
Internal. Voice
It acted
recording
like it
7 WAV.
did.
Internal. 7 of 7.
I guess it doesn't like my singing.
Voice recorder. View recordings. Record. Button. Press select to
All
activate.
right, so I'm going to record. I won't sing again because I think the Orbit player does not like my singing. But I'm just going to talk for a minute. Let's see here. Okay, we're going to stop now. All right.
View recordings. But recording. Voice recording 9 WAV.
Oh, there was
Internal,
another
9 of
recording
9.
there.
Voice recording 8 WAV. Internal. Recordings manager. Dialogue. Recordings. List. Voice recording 8 WAV. Internal. 8 of 9. Use the up and down. Voice recording 9. Playing recording. Voice recording 9 WAV.
I won't sing again because I think the Orbit player does not like my singing. But I'm just going to talk for a minute. So let's see here. Oh no, it's okay. So it did that good. So I think there's a couple bugs in the UI right now. I noticed it did not refresh the recordings when I had recorded, but now it had it. So that's special. Yes, it has a media volume. The media volume is kind of low, but my speech volume is high. So keep that in mind. Also, 8. I think the board could have probably stood to come up too. So let's try this on the speaker. So some people are asking about the speaker. How good is the speaker? So let's try it and see.
Voice recorder, 5 of 8. Home. Utility submenu. Voice recorder. Podcasts, 4 of 8. Internet radio. Podcasts, 4 of 8. Podcasts. Podcasts. List. 404 site not found. Episodes. List. 404 site not found for December 31st, 2024 in review. Playing episode. 404 site not found for December 31st, 2024 in review.
Okay, but it's not playing. Oh yeah, it is. It's just really quiet.
And this
The
is the
volume
last
is at
episode
max level.
in 2024.
Yes, it'll be year not found.
That's
after that.
right. Like, you're not found.
Oh yeah, it'll be a new year.
We're going.
Pause.
Cool. So I actually like the speaker on this. It's not awful. And it gets pretty loud. So that's good. Actually, I like that. Let's get that back on. Oh, sorry. My bad. I forgot I was going to do that. Welcome to the Orbit, California. Yeah, it's such a lovely place. Remember, mine had old recordings. I wonder if it comes with the firmware. I wonder if they put like demo recordings on it. I'm a little afraid of like what may have been recorded on here, you know? Music Girl 712 says I just tuned in. I'd love to get a row on 6.
Looks like the Orbit player is revealing some interesting quirks during this unboxing. The device seems to have some unusual recording and playback characteristics. Joe Steinkamp noted you can play but struggle to stop, while James Dean observed something strange about silence removal. Acer BT even spotted a sound similarity to old TI-84 calculator units. Zoe Plays humorously pointed out it's an Orbit player, not Orbit Stopper, and Alyssa added some California-themed comedy. Rich Beardsley offered a pro tip about leaving a pause when recording. Viewers like Bree are noting the device's responsiveness and snappy interface, while Music Girl 712 expressed interest in physical button devices. Acer BT prefers Zoom recorders for recording. The preloaded recordings and mysterious audio snippets have everyone intrigued. Sounds like this player might need an Orbit Stopper
David
accessory sold
Goldfield
separately.
Says, I think it will keep your recordings if you sing a Britney Spears song, as it seems partial to them. Yeah, it really does. I wonder if they test these and then they don't factory reset them. I would have to look into that. That's intriguing and
Charger removed. Battery level 73%.
kind of disturbing. Charger removed. Oh, yeah,
Charger
I guess
connected.
There we
Battery
go.
level 73%.
Ding. Such a happy sound. Yeah, it's kind of weird that there's sample tracks on here. What I'm not liking about this is how verbose it is. I would agree with that, and I would like to see some changes. So I will probably be writing a long email with like, hey, here are things I'm finding. These are things that maybe you could improve. I feel like I'm just doing my job, but not at work. But I want to check out the internet radio thing. So I need to think of something that's not going to have music, but I think I know of something. So we're going to try it.
Home. Podcast.
So let's
4 of
see
8.
here.
Internet radio.
Internet radio.
For internet radio. Categories list. Browse stations selected. Use the up and down arrow. My stations. Favorites.
So we can add our own station.
Recently played. Browse stations selected.
If you hit the top left button for the let me turn the speech up for you
volume.
guys.
Speech volume.
There we go.
13.
If I hit the top left button,
Context menu. Search for station.
search for stations.
Search dialog. Search.
I'm going to search for
DEFAMN.
Now, what I'm kind of curious about is how do you delete?
And delete. Delete. F
Oh, you
deleted.
use the bottom right. Okay. So what if I do this?
DEFAMN.
Did it do all three letters?
NAF.
It did. Oh, that's cool. So I can write them really quickly. Do you think LWorks Radio is in whatever database they use? Yes, I do. I can look up NPR. I'm going to make a joke here. I thought NPR got canceled. If you got the joke, you get the joke.
Loading station. Radio station list. Fantasia W Radio 1 Fantasy Augsburg 100 1340 The Fan 3 4 of 90
Okay, 1340 The Fan.
1580 The Fan 1003
work?
Player Dialogue.
You know, Micah is now going to he'll top TJ, and it'll be to maybe 7 million more.
Okay, cool. So it plays that station. I was looking for
Radio station lit 1680 The Fan 6 of 90
The Fan. That's I should know where that is. I was just looking from like who would have like
Country list.
a baseball
Afghanistan.
game.
Context menu. Settings.
Oh, we have country
1 of
list
2.
too. That's
Exit.
cool.
2 of 2. Country list. Island Islands. Categories list. Context menu.
So top
search
left
for
for
stage.
that.
Search dialogue. Search.
All right, so we're gonna do TGHDE
space DEFAN.
fan. I love that I made a dial pad game in BrainStation. That's really been helping me type faster. Can I speed up the speech? Yes, I'll speed it up a smidge.
Speech volume. Pitch. Speech rate. Speech rate. Speech rate. 7.
I don't want it too fast because I want to think about other people too, but
Loading station list. Radio station list. 105.3 The Fan Dallas Sports 2 1340 The Fan 3 2 1580 The Fan 680 The Fan 93.1 The Fan 5 of 16
oh, it's the game, not the fan.
95.7 FM and AM 97.1
the
The Fan
game.
W 97.3 The Fan 8
Yeah,
of 16.
that's we've got the fan and we have the game.
Country list. Island Island. Categories list. Context menu. Search for search
Try
dialog.
this again.
Search. TGHDE space DEFAMN.
fan. And then let me
Load radio station list.
No, I want to write the
105.3
game.
The Fan Dallas Sports Country
Rawr.
list. Categories list. Context menu.
Sorry.
Search for
I
search
apparently don't know how
dialog.
to
Search.
write.
TGHDE space GAMDE. Loading radio station list.
Not gonna lie, writing
103.5
this
The
way
Game
is
KGA.
fast.
1
Looks
of
like
9.
the Orbit
Use
Player's
up and down
internet
arrows
radio
to
feature
navigate.
is stealing
Press
the
select
show.
to activate the focused
Bree
item.
from Mastodon is particularly impressed, noting it's far more robust than the Sense Player's radio interface, with better browsing and storing recently played stations. Adrian Stewart even compared its size
Adrian
favorably
says you
to
can
a
change the
microspeak.
verbosity in settings.
Alyssa jumped in, mentioning she was handling wedding planning calls before joining, and humorously mimicked a mom interrupting NPR listening. Nick Gaming even suggested a specific baseball station, 670 The Score. Viewers are curious about customization. Martin asked about speech speed. Stickbear 2012
Melissa, you're
wondered
killing
about
me.
verbosity settings, and Bree is interested in potentially installing compact voices.
I won't
James
stream
Dean
the
thinks
score.
the key entry sounds could be
Hold
louder,
on, I'll get to this
echoing
one.
earlier comments about overall media volume. Rich Beardsley playfully wondered if Lworks Radio might be in the station database. Seems like this device is more entertaining than its preloaded Britney Spears tracks.
Oh, Mushroom Escape would be a good one, yeah. How good is the book and media player? The media player looks good. I don't have any media that I can play right now on it. But we'll do settings after this. So the score has a game on right now, but if I try to play it, it'll get blacked out because I'm not in Chicago. I'm in Oklahoma City, so I'm not in the local area.
103.7 the game. 107.5. 1,340 the game. 4 of 9.
Here we go.
Player. Dialogue.
Here we go.
Time. And now there's runners at the corners with nobody out.
So there you go. And that buffered and started playing really fast.
Was troublesome.
So this is the Oklahoma City Comets minor league baseball team. For the book stuff. Okay, so we'll get to book stuff in a moment. Let me look at, actually, let's do that right now because that is a question we've gotten, and there is going to be a thing that you guys don't like, and I should show it. So thank you, Alex. We're going to have to stop listening to you call a game for right now.
Radio station list.
Hey, it means I'll be able to listen to KRKO on it.
Use the up and down arrows
I'll be able to listen to
navigate.
tips
Press select
games.
Country list.
Yay!
Islands. Categories list. Home.
So
Internet
worth it.
radio.
Okay.
3 of 8. Media book reader. 1 of
So
8.
we have book reader.
Media internet rate podcasts. Voice recorder. Utility submenu. Setting submenu.
So
utility submenu. Check
utilities,
battery
I
status.
think,
Check current time. Check current date. File manager. Calculator. Calendar. 6 alarm clock. Set contacts.
A lot of
8
stuff
of
in
format
here.
SD card. Check battery status. 1
No,
of 9.
I don't
Utility
see. There's
submenu.
supposed to be like
6
an
of 8.
online.
Voice
might
pod
be in
internet radio.
book
Media
reader.
book
Hold
reader.
on.
1 of 8. Categories list. My bookshelf selected.
My
Use the up and down
bookshelf.
arrow. Online services.
Online services. So there is no Bard, and this is a deal breaker for some people. So if you're like, I need a device that does Bard, this is not going to be the device for you. Can you record from internet radio station? I'm sure you probably cannot because it just records from your microphone. Can you install compact voices on here? I would think that you could. I thought it was supposed to have an FM radio. Where did that go? Yes, where is the FM radio? Can external media apps be installed? Worth the money just for tips games. Priorities, am I right? Where's the all exciting FM radio? Bard is coming at the beginning of the year, says Adrian. Okay, good to know. Yeah, where is the FM player? All right, so let's see what we have in online.
Downloaded book. Online services. Online services list. Project Gutenberg. 1 of 1.
So we have,
Use the up
we
and
just
down
have
arrows to
Gutenberg
navigate.
right now. So
Press
no
select to
book
activate the
share,
focus item.
no Bard, but keep in mind, and in fairness, that, this is a new device. This is not old. It hasn't been out for 3, 4, 5 years. So there are steps that have to be taken to get stuff on these devices. You don't just call Bard and go, hi, we're going to use you now. Jane can't hear the stream. Uh-oh. Why no Bookshare? So Bookshare is available globally, but in order to do Bookshare, you have to work with Bookshare. You don't just go in and go, hi, I'm going to add Bookshare to my product. Their API requires you to work with them. So that is something, because I was looking at that too, because I was curious, and version 2's API requires you to work with them. And so they want trusted partners right now. That may change, but that's why this takes time.
Categories list.
So
Online services. Home.
doesn't
Book
mean we
reader,
won't
1 of
get
8.
it,
Use
but
the
we
up and
just
down
have to
arrows
be
navigate and
patient.
select direct media player.
Let me
2
see
of
if
8.
it's in
media
media
player. Press
player.
select keep context menu. File manager. 1 of
File
6.
manager.
Playback speed. Shuffle mode. Off playing mode. Normal settings. Exit.
No, I don't see it.
Home. Media. Internet radio. Podcasts. 4 of 8.
I want to know where our FM player is. I wonder if that is that on here. The Sense player didn't have to be authorized for Bard. They just have the APK. Well, I'm sure again they chose to do it that way because they would like more direct integration. Which that would be my guess. And again, I can't speak for Silvis. Is it Silvis? What is it now? It's not a HIMS anymore. We can't call it that. Check the Internet Radio's context menu. Yeah, maybe they put it in Internet Radio. Let's see.
Podcasts. 4 podcasts.
Why the heck
4 of
not?
8.
Why aren't you going back?
Podcasts. Voice recorder.
Oh, 'cause you
Internet
can't
radio.
go back.
3 of Internet radio. Categories list. Context menu. Search for stations. 1 of 4. Add station from settings. Exit. 4
No,
of 4.
not there.
Home.
So
Internet
let's
radio.
go look at
3 of 8.
settings
Podcast.
because I
Voice
know that
record
was a
utility submenu.
request,
Settings
and we'll look
submenu.
at
7 of 8.
voices.
Use the right arrow to help submenu. Settings settings. General options.
So
1 of 8.
general options,
Speech options.
speech
2 of 8.
options.
Looks like the Orbit player's features are sparking some technical curiosity. Several viewers are wondering about specific services and functionality. Dragon Cat asked about book and media players, while Mitchell Lee is new and curious about FM radio.
Timothy has a point.
Timothy Wynn noted, Bard support is coming early next year, but not quite ready yet. Bookshare details are generating discussion, with Rich Beardsley pointing out it's globally available and has multiple app options. Dragon Cat was curious about Bookshare's cost. Bree from Mastodon is puzzled about the FM radio, and Timothy
Date and
Wynn
time
suggested
options.
it might
3 of
only be
8.
in the India version.
Yes, maybe.
Jane Jordan thinks features
Speech
shouldn't be
options.
mentioned
2
if
of
they're
8.
not fully functional. Alyssa humorously prioritized tip games, while Acer BT wondered about installing external media apps. The streams got more features to explore than a Swiss Army knife, and probably just as complicated. Tip of the day. When in doubt, check the context menu.
That's true.
Speech options dialog. Engine combo box.
All
Runa
right,
TTS
so we
with
have-
vocalizer selected. 1 of
all
8.
right, we have
Use
a
the left right arrow.
choice.
Language combo box. English. Engine combo box. Speech recognition and synthesis from Google 1 of 2.
Ooh, I
Runa TTS
don't
with
think I
vocalizer 2 of
want
2.
that.
Speech
What does
recognition
that
and
sound
synthesis.
like?
Changing TTS engine. Please wait.
TTS engine changed.
Ooh.
Date and time off.
Oh, and it is not. Oh, gosh.
Speech option.
I broke it.
Changing TTS engine.
TTS
Please
engine
wait.
changed. Settings. Speech options. 2 of 8. General options.
What did I just
1 of
do?
8. Speech options dialog. Engine combo box. Runa TTS with vocalizer selected. 1 of 8. Use the speech recognition and Runa TTS with vocalizer 2 of 2.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Language combo box. English, USA, voice combo box. Zoe selected. Zoe 1 of 10. Ava 2 of 10. Susan 3 of 10. Joel 4 of 10. Noel 5 of Evan 6 of 10. Nathan 6. Samantha. Tom 9 of 10. Allison 10 of 10. Tom. Samantha 8.
Successfully saved. Settings. Speech date and time options. 3 of
So,
8.
yeah, I don't like the Google TTS at all. Oh, jeez, Martin. Presumably, though, if it has a DC player, you should be able to copy Bookshare content to a PC Mac. Yes, so you are right. I think you could copy a Daisy book, and it should read it. So that is one way to do Bookshare. It won't be as fluid, but yeah, you could copy your books. Yeah, Bard won't work because of the key. I do not like the Google very much. It seemed laggy. It was kind of gross.
Bluetooth settings dialog. Bluetooth is current settings.
Yeah.
Wi-Fi date and time. Speech
Okay,
general
so
options.
general
options
options.
dialog. Airplane mode combo box. Disable.
an airplane
1 of 14.
mode.
Wi-Fi combo box. Bluetooth combo box. Typing echo combo box.
Oh,
Character
cool. So we have
selected.
that.
Capitalization alert combo box. Say caps
have
main
that.
volume combo box. 8. Control type announcement combo
Oh,
box. Enable.
look at
7 of
that.
4. Speak hint combo box. Enable. Position announcement combo box. Enable. Sleep timeout combo box. Always on selected. Language combo box. English selected. Repeated key interval combo box. Short OK button.
So there you
13
go.
of
So there
14.
are some
Press
things that
select
it
to
looks like you
activate.
could toggle.
Cancel button. Airplane mode combo box. Cancel. Speech options. Date and time
So
options.
speech options.
Language combo. Voice combo box. Speech rate combo. Pitch combo box. Volume combo. OK button.
So standard
Set
stuff.
Successful. Cancel. Engine combo box. Runa TTS with
Let's try
vocalizer
the
selected. Speech
Google
recognition and
again.
synthesis. Changing TTS engine. Please wait.
Because I know people were asking about it.
TTS engine changed. Settings. Speech options. 2 of 8. Date and time
Oh,
options.
that is
3
so
of 8.
laggy. Click.
Speech options.
Ew.
Speech options dialog. Engine Runa TTs with changing TTS engine.
Yeah, that
Please
is
wait.
really laggy.
TTS engine changed.
And then it goes back to
Settings,
Zoe
speech
again.
options. Speech
So
options.
I have
Language
to
combo box. Voice Tom 9 of 6. Samantha 7 of 10.
Go back
Successfully
to that
saved.
one.
Settings. Speech volume. Pitch. Speech rate. Speech rate. Not speech rate. 8.
Yeah, okay. So that's pretty straightforward. I will say it is very snappy with the vocalizer ones. Less snappy with the Google ones. Right, yeah, Bookshare is not encrypted, but Bard stuff is, yeah. Does it read RTF2? I can't remember what it reads. Where's Microsoft Sam? How does inputting information work? Says Jane. So it's like a telephone keypad. So let's just go say I want to search for something. Okay, so here we go. We're going to go back to the home menu by pressing the bottom left button.
Home. Settings of menu.
And
7 of 8.
we're gonna go to
Utilities of voice recorder.
podcast.
Podcasts. 4 internet radio. Podcasts.
And we're
Podcasts.
gonna
List.
do
CBS context menu.
context
Add
menu,
podcast
which is
from
the top
URL.
left
Use the
one.
up and search for podcast.
Search,
for podcast.
and we're gonna
Dialogue.
do.
Search term. Edit. Blank.
Let's see. I need another podcast, man. I don't listen to a lot of podcasts, as you guys can tell, because oh, here we go. We'll do here we go. We're just gonna search for Cubs. So I'm gonna do 222 88 22 for B, 77
P Q R S
77 for Cubs. So now I've got Cubs.
Searching. Please wait. Found 60 podcasts. Results. List. Locked on Cubs. Daily podcast on the
Locked
Chicago
on
Cubs.
Cubs.
Locked on podcast. CHGO Chicago Cubs podcast. Owl City Network. CHGO Sports. Baseball. Cubs Daily podcast. Marquee Sports Network. Baseball. 351. Not explicit. 3 of 60.
All right, here we go. We got the Cubs Daily podcast from Marquee Sports. I'm going to add that.
Successfully added podcast. Cubs Daily
Yeah,
podcast.
there you go.
Results. List. The Setup Man. Chicago Cubs podcast. Kyle Stanley. Baseball. 261. Not explicit. CHGO Chicago Cubs podcast.
So
Owl City
since
Network.
I've added it, it's
CHGO
gone
Sports.
away, I
Baseball.
guess.
1,223. Not
Then
explicit.
if I hit the
2 of
bottom
50
right.
Podcasts. List. Cubs Daily podcast. July 30th, 2025, 6:09. 1. CBS News. On the hour. July 30th, 404 site not found. June 21st, 2000. Episodes. List. 404 site not found for 404 site not found for February. 404
So I guess
site
if
not
you
podcast.
choose
CBS News.
a
On the hour. Cubs Daily
podcast
podcast.
and you hit the
July
right
30
arrow.
Episodes. List. Bob Costas remembers Cubs legend Ryan Sandberg.
Yeah,
July 28th,
cool.
2025, 10:30. 1 of 351.
Okay,
Use the
cool.
up and down arrows
So
to
it,
navigate. Press select to activate the focused item.
Moves over. So we did run into a bug earlier where if I left the player and came back, it didn't remember I was in the player. I probably need to report that. Oh, Apple Viz. James says, wow, my Wingstop finally got here. It took over an hour. Jeez.
Looks like the Orbit player's voice options are causing quite the stir. The device is running high-quality Google text-to-speech
Does it have
voices,
speed options for
which
voice?
Acer
Yes.
BT notes might cause some lag due to
The
hardware
media player
limitations.
does, I believe.
Martin found the voice quality horrible, while Jane Jordan and others have mixed reactions. Bookshare details are clarifying. Rich Beardsley mentioned it's around $80 annually, with discounts available. David Goldfield noted you can copy unprotected DAISY content, though Bard requires specific authorization. Functionality insights include support for unprotected DAISY and ePube files, with Timothy
No,
Wynn
it's
confirming this. Jane Jordan asked about RTF support.
No,
and
no,
Rich Beardsley
no,
pointed out
no,
navigation
no.
might be challenging. James Dean got excited about his Wingstop delivery because priorities, voices, podcasts, and fast food. Just another typical stream summary. Bonus quip. Apparently, Martin's ears are pickier than a food critic at a fast food convention.
Wow. It just wrecked Martin pretty good. I can't with the bot right now. Then that happened. I wonder if that bug is able to be reproduced again or if it's a one-time thing. Yeah, I mean, I would have to. So rule one of any quality assurance is being able to reproduce a bug constantly. So I will definitely test it. I won't test it right now. And then it went off the rails. No. So those are the major features of this player. I will say that I have heard people determine that there is an ADB shell running. It is possible to load things on here. I would say if you're going to do that at your own risk. I'm not going to cover that. I'm sure it does not. I don't know if it voids a warranty or not, but let's just not do that. Hey, Crownsy's Place. Yeah, when I had to restart, it came on a lot quicker. If you put it in sleep mode, do you think we'll be able to shave Elbot from this debacle? Oh, poor Elbot. He tries so hard. He really does.
Home. Podcasts. 4 of 8.
Oh,
Use
my
the up and down
goodness.
arrow voice recorder. 5 of 8. Utility submenu. 6 of 8. Settings
So
submenu.
yeah, I
7 of
believe
8.
the
Use
FM
right arrow
radio
to
may
open
be
and left arrow
only
to close.
on the Indian version. There's a global version and there's an India version, and I believe the India version has different stuff on it. I'm not sure. Yes, there is a punctuation keypad mode, actually, Acer. It is an option, so you can do punctuation. So, like, let's say you want to get a live stream. So, like, let's do. Here's one. Well, the problem is I don't remember what all the punctuations are. There's a list in the manual, and I would have to memorize them. But yeah, there is one. Yep, just go back between sleep mode instead of turning it off all the way. Exactly, yeah. Maybe the FM module is in there, but will be activated in a future update. Congratulations on the wedding. I hope your wife knows she got to play it for life. Tupac voice. Yeah. Yeah, my soon-to-be wife. Poor thing.
Utility submenu.
By the way, we'll
6 of
be
8.
streaming
Use right arrow
the
to
or
open
not,
and
yeah, we'll
left
be
arrow to
streaming the
close.
wedding, and it'll also be posted on YouTube. It won't be live streamed on YouTube, but we'll post the archive later. So if you're like, wow, I really want to watch the wedding for some reason, you can do that. You can do that.
Voice recorder. 5 podcasts. 4
So
of 8. Internet
yeah, I
radio.
don't have
3
any
of 8.
media to put on here.
Media player. 2 of 8.
I'm still confused by the fact that they have Hotel California and oops, I did it again. I feel like somebody tested these and then put things on and didn't clear their data.
Book reader. 1 of 8. Categories list. My bookshelf selected. Use the up and down arrows. Online services.
But yeah, I don't know what all the file types are that it plays.
Downloaded books.
It apparently plays BRF, and how it does that, I'm not
Recently read.
really sure.
My bookshelf selected. Books list. User guide. Docs. 1 of 16. Use the up and down arrows to navigate. Mountain skip. Zip. 2 of 16. One brochure Daisy Consortium. Zip. 3 of 6. Lightman. Zip. 4 of A Tale of Two Cities. EPIM. 5 of 16. Orbit Slate announcement. Press release V0.5. EPIM. 6 of 6. Orbit speak announcement.
All
Press
right,
release.
so they've
EPIM.
got
7
some
of 16.
sample books in here.
Gravity Plus announcement. Press the 4 million. EPIM. 9 of 6. The Three Musketeers. EPIM. Digital accessibility. Docs. 11 of 16.
Looks like the Orbit Players podcast and voice features are creating some hilarious moments. A few key observations. Bryant9864 noticed podcast streaming instead of downloading, and there are some amusing bot pronunciation mishaps that had the chat in stitches. AcerBT pointed out there's no punctuation keypad mode. Rich Beardsley speculated the FM radio might be activated in a future update, while Adrian Stewart suggested using sleep mode for quick restarts. Crown Z's Place dropped in with wedding congratulations and a Tupac-style joke, which Alyssa humorously responded to by saying she feels sorry for herself. Jane Jordan is curious about Audible compatibility, and Bree from Mastodon is getting nostalgic, noting the apps remind her of older devices like Icon and Braille Plus. Technical hiccups, wedding jokes, and bot blunders, just another day in the stream. Bonus quip. Lbot's pronunciation skills might need a software update.
Stop
or a
bonus
comedy
quipping.
career.
Why are you bonus quipping? I told you not to bonus quip. It's annoying. Don't do it. Wedding is September 22nd at 1 p.m. Eastern. Yeah, I'll listen to the songs off stream because I don't feel like getting flagged for copyright. Will you lovebirds write your own vowels? Probably not, because we're horrible writers. Yeah, I think even the stream and Sense Player can handle BRL and BRF. This does. Are they the entire songs or just short samples? The presentation I heard last month had a hotel cover on it as well. I wonder if they're short samples. But let me...
Or 40 user guide. Orbit player user guide v0.4. History of Braille. TXT. A Tale of Two Cities. TXT.
So
15
like...
16. Orbit reader 40 user guide v1. User guide. Docs. Mountain skip. Zip. 2. 1 brochure Daisy Consort. Light Man. Zip. 4. A Tale of Two Cities. EPUB. 5 of 16.
That's like, here's A Tale of Two Cities.
Please wait.
Okay, we're loading the EPUB. This is a little slower.
Cover. The Project Gutenberg ebook of A Tale of Two Cities. This ebook is for the use of anyone anywhere in the United States and most other parts of the world at no cost and with almost no restrictions whatsoever. You may copy it, give it away, or reuse it under the terms of the Project Gutenberg.
Why is it
license included with this ebook or
slow?
online app. www. Pause.
Oh, you can... Oh, now what I'm wondering is this audio from the No, this wouldn't be audio from the EPUB. This is just... So, do you have... Let's see here.
Context menu open. File submenu. Go to submenu. Reading submenu. Bookmark submenu. Use reading submenu. Toggle continuous reading. Use the right... Read current paragraph. Read current sentence. Toggle continuous reading. Read current reading sub... Bookmarks. File submenu. Go to submenu. File submenu. Open book. Close. Close book and clear speech options.
Oh,
Use the right
speech
arrow to open.
options.
Exit. Use the speech options. Use the right arrow to exit. Use speech options dialog. Engine combo box. Runa TTS with vocal language combo box. English. Voice combo box. Daniel's speech rate combo box. 5 selected. 4 of 8.
Why is it
Use the
using-
left right arrows
what?
to change options. Speech rate combo box. 5 selected. 4 of 8. Use the left right language combo box. English. GBR. Selected. English. GBR. 1 of 3. English. USA. 2 of voice combo box. Zoe selected. 3 of Zoe 1. Zoe 1 of 10. Ava 2. Susan 3 of Joel 4 of 10. Noel 5 of 10. Evan 6 of 10. Nathan 7 of 10. Speech rate combo. Speech rate. 7. 0 of 10.
That seems like a bug.
Pitch combo box. Volume combo box. OK button. 7. Successfully saved. Book reader dialog. Play.
www.gutenberg.org.
There we
If you are
go.
located in the United States, you will have to check the laws of the country where you are located before using this ebook.
Okay, so interesting.
Pause.
So, it did not have the voice set correctly, but once I changed it, it worked. Yeah, entirely separate reading voice. No, but that was a bug because it wasn't reading as Daniel. It was reading as Samantha. Yeah, so what it had was a separate reading voice for books. So you'll notice, like,
Play.
Title, :
it's
A Tale
reading
of
this
Two
book.
Cities. Author, : Charles Dickens. Release date, : January. Cities, A Tale of Two Cities. A Story of the French Revolution. By Charles Dickens. 0403 meters. Original. 0404 meters.
Time. 15 seconds. Time. 1 minute.
0404 meters. Original. Contents. Book the First. Recall.
Pause. Time. 10 minutes. Play.
Book the First. Recalled to life. Chapter I the period. Chapter I the male.
Pause. Word. Sentence. Heading level 1.
Oh, I see.
Book the First. Recalled to life. Chapter I. Chapter I.
So, yeah, so it's got a different reading voice. Yeah. So yeah, it's a content voice. Yeah, I'm seeing people. So say that's cool. So you could get your EPUBs from Bookshare or wherever, which is cool. I mean, you could load up some Bookshare books on here, and it'll do TXT, DOCX. I guess it's doing BRF, so I'm not sure how it's determining the translation table, but that's interesting that it'll do that. Oh, because I may not have him downloaded. I think he is. So who can say? It's a weird issue. And listen, I don't work for Orbit, so I don't have to test it and fix it. I don't have to worry about that, which is good. I got enough, man. I got enough. So what I'm interested in is how it works in my Pocket, which I can't test right now. But
looks like the Orbit player's voice and documentation features are generating some interesting discussions.
Thanks, Elbot.
Technical insights are emerging. Rich Beardsley noted that devices like Stream and Sense Player can handle BRL and BRF files with TTS reading capabilities. Bree from Mastodon confirmed the device has a separate reading voice with independent settings. Jay Pellis discovered documentation like the Orbit Reader user guide is preloaded and shared a tip about toggling voice options using volume buttons. Bryant9864 suggested the voice switching might be due to missing voice downloads. Crown Zia's Place dropped some wedding advice poetry, while Jane Jordan is trying to catch up on wedding details. James Dean summed it up nicely.
How's it handle?
It seems like a
books
media
with
player
pictures?
for text, which is pretty neat. Bonus quip. Looks like this device has more
Stop
voice options
bonus
than a
quipping.
karaoke night.
Hey, Elbot, can you please stop saying bonus quip? It's getting really annoying. You're not actually supposed to do that. Oh, did I make it mad? Oh, there it goes.
Got it. I'll stop using the bonus quip format. Thanks for the direct feedback. I'll focus on providing clear, concise summaries of the chat without that extra line.
Oh, okay. Sell as Canada's version of our Bard service. Gotcha. So how much does it cost? It is $300, and you can get it from the Orbit Research site. So yeah, it's definitely a little cheaper than the Stream. I've heard smaller than the Stream. The other cool thing is, and I want to try this, is how it will work on my Pocket. So if you put the Stream in a Pocket, like the Wi-Fi cuts out, which is weird. I wonder if the media player has the hidden ability to play MIDI. I don't know. Why isn't Canada's Bard version of Bard called Minstrel? Lost opportunity. Yeah, I made the stream very mad one time trying to play Elworks Radio with it, and my Pocket says Alyssa. Yeah, I remember that. That's like, I'd love to have like Elworks Radio in my Pocket when I'm walking around the house. And yes, I could do it on my phone, but sometimes it's nice to just have a device that works. That can make it a lot easier. Boy. So I'm looking at the time, and we're getting close to 9 Eastern. If you don't have any other questions, we're going to end the stream here soon. So get your last minute questions in. Maybe we'll come back like in a few months and see, if there's been software updates on what they do. I'm hiccuping now. Sorry. But yeah, so not a bad little device. Definitely, I think it's worth, like, I don't think I'd pay more than $300 for this.
Battery level, 88%. Charging.
But I like it, and I like what it does. And the audio quality on the speaker is pretty good. The software seems still like it might have a couple bugs to work out. But I'm pretty happy with it overall. Yeah, it does seem to charge fast. I would agree with that. There is Bluetooth on the player, yes. In fact, I've had someone tell me that you can hook it to like speakers and stuff. They had it on their Sonos. And this does have a removable battery, so that is one cool thing. Yeah, it's nice not to use the phone for that. No phone interruptions, and it saves battery. I scolded Lbot. Yeah, well, Lbot sometimes needs to get put in his place. This will be a stream killer if the bugs get fixed. The ADB ability is worth it alone. I mean, I guess I would really want to be careful what I put on the device. I'm not like, I probably will not ADB into it. I don't trust that whatever I put on it won't break it. So I'm probably going to avoid that. Obviously what you choose to do with yours is up to you. Yeah, Timothy says, I think having a dedicated device instead of using your phone is great, especially if you're using your phone for more important and possibly more battery intensive things. I would agree with this. It's just nice to be able to pick up something and hit a couple buttons, honestly. And unfortunately, it does not have a lock switch for the buttons like the Sense Player does. No, it does not. Why does it seem that assistive devices have removable batteries? Well, a lot of mainstream stuff do not. I don't have an answer to that question. I think it depends on who's making it. Honestly, I think it's a design choice. I like standalone book devices. The physical buttons just make it easier when... Yeah, I would agree. Yeah, I understand if you destabilize the device, technical support may not be able to assist you. Yes, this is true, and it's a good thing to remember. Okay, well, I want to thank you guys for coming. This was a lot of fun. Thank you so much. I hope that you enjoyed the stream, and I will try to do streams on more stuff. If there is something that you think I should demo, I should try, I would love to. If you represent a company and are like, hey, can you review XYZ? I would be happy to. I always try to provide fair and unbiased reviews. Obviously, let's be real. There will always be probably some sort of bias because we're humans, but I do try to be fair. And so if you've got a product and you're like, I really want Liam to review this and talk about it. As you can see, we have a pretty wide audience. We had a peak of like 50 people at one point during the stream, which is craziness. So how quiet are the button presses is how clicky is it? Let me see if I can, let me lock it. So, I mean, I think they're a little clicky, but I mean, I don't think they're clickier than anything else. I don't think it's too bad. Naturally, we will want a review of that new NLS player, LOL. Yeah, I need to get one of those, don't I? That would be something to look at. A new NLS player, yeah. I would like to review one of those. I don't know if Oklahoma even has those yet. And then also, too, they ship it with a nice little USB-C to USB-A cable and then like a wall wart. So you do have power and all that good stuff. Could probably hook this to a computer. I believe it will probably use the MTP protocol. And so that's like the ones where they thinks it's like a camera or it doesn't give you a drive letter. And so a lot of devices are doing that now. Phones do that. Other things do that. It's probably how you'd put media on it. And then it does support SD cards, and they're full SD cards. I actually bought a 128 gig card that I'd like to load up with some like stuff. I don't know what I'm going to load it up with. I mean, probably everything. What I don't know is if it does folders. I haven't figured out like how it does folders and media, and that's something I would like to kind of look at. It won't be tonight, but I will definitely be figuring out like, can I have folders? Because that would be really nice. Wonder if our wonderful library has them yet. The chat has been pretty unhinged. Glad I'm doing my part to keep it sane, says I can't pronounce that name. All right, well, I want to thank you guys so much. It has been a lot of fun. Before I go, I do want to thank my awesome patrons that make these streams possible. They are up there on your screen, but I will also reread the names. If you want to become a patron, you are more than welcome to. I know that I'm not as active as I used to be, but I will tell you that it does help a lot. So if you enjoy these streams, the support is awesome. Big thanks to Petra, Dragos Gricianu, Tim Kilgore, Dennis Zwicker, Marco Garatoni, Crystal Bell, James Dean, Trevor Johnson, Brian, Ryan Bishop, Stephen Luttrell, Simon Yeager, Sarah Hawk, Jason Smith, Megan Schmidt, Daniel W., Stealthy, Melissa Rowe, Anya Kristen, Shane Early, Courtney Barton, and Roland Engelsma, and Jack Filichak. So thank you to all my awesome patrons. LIrvin.me/the-letter-P for all the patrony goodness. Super chats are always welcome, and donations are awesome, and I just appreciate y'all for being here and hanging out with me and checking out a new toy. Judo Master says that stream was interesting. It's interesting to have an offline media player. Thanks for the review. You're welcome, Timothy. The file manager does support folder structures. Good. I'm glad. So, cool. Well, I will be putting lots of media on this and using it to read stuff, I guess. Or something. I don't know. Again, thank you guys so much for being here. I will see you all later. As always, thanks for watching and or listening. Good night and good corn.